Ryan. Let me just look at my other screen and be able to share. All right. Awesome. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sebastian Blanco. I am the Director of Agent Services for the first Keller Williams office in the Miami County. And it is Keller Williams Eagle Realty. Just in case you didn't know that, I give you a fun fact about our office. I've been with Keller Williams for about 5 years and in leadership for about 3 years. I was born in Colombia and I moved to Miami when I was a teenager. I learned to speak English and Spanish so I can help you in either language. I am passionate to learn every day and teaching others how to use technology. That's what I do every day with my partner Ariel in the Market Center. So today we're going to discover how we can create a profitable 2022 by design. How does that sound? Just give me a thumbs up, type it in the chat. Awesome. So some of the topics that we are going to discuss today are going to be the benefits of planning your business ahead using a calendar, marketing specific calendar, and of course, social media, websites and resources to find content, the best hours to share and post, and how to create attractive design to engage with your data bank. Let's see how having clarity in our goals can give us a time block and schedule calendar, an organized business, and help you experience success to take control of your life, both personally and professionally. So we all have heard plan your work and work your plan. So reaching your goal faster and more effectively, what can that mean to you? You can type it in the chat, just give me some feedback of what does that mean to you. Now, we use in Keller Williams a vision board, which you probably did at the beginning of the year with your coach. And you might have targeted vacations, and you might have write down an income that you want to generate, time with the family, and so many wonderful things. When you did this, you got a clear vision of the actions that you need to take to manifest those dreams to the clarity of your goals. And a vision board, just in case you didn't know, it's something that you can also do in command. People that also time block get the benefit of having more time to lead generate. So this can help you increase your business. You also will know what the next action is going to be when you time block. And you get to save time because you make decisions quickly. You can do the same creating a social media calendar as guidance of when and what to post. An organized business also helps you to improve the communication with your customers and others in business with you. It also allows you to leverage activities that you don't enjoy doing. As an example, I hear all the time, I don't like doing the marketing. So this is something that you can leverage to someone else. You can also experience success when you double your production by engaging with your data bank, and you grow naturally through strategic marketing efforts. Take control of your life by doing the things that you like to do and the things that you are good at. So what about this is most appealing to you? You can write it in the chat. I know my MCTTs are taking notes there. Thank you so much. So let's go to where we can find ideas. There are many resources online that will give you the content needed to fill out a marketing calendar. As an example, you can do share quotes and affirmation to inspire your data bank. So some of those websites that I will suggest is brainyquote.com. This website is great because it allows you to search by topic, author, or even give you the quote of the day. So only thing you have to do is copy and paste. You can find other websites that have fun and interesting facts about almost anything to entertain your audience. That's website facts.net. You can search by Florida facts, and under the category of interesting facts, you will find different options. One of the facts that attracted me the most, it's fact number 15. Do you know that Florida is the second most popular state that retirees move to? This is a great opportunity for some of us to design something that appeals to that audience. You can target people out of state to send you referrals. And you can do this in a way where it's just natural and it's not just selling yourself. You also have other websites like nationaldaycalendar.com. This allows you to acknowledge special dates and get to know your network. With the not so much common celebrated national days. Remember to always keep your content entertaining, valuable, and personal. You don't want to come across again as a salesperson. We all can sell, we know that, but make it seem genuine. If there are other ideas that you have or that you use, please type it in the chat. I would like to read those. Awesome. Thank you. Now, when to schedule your post. So engage with your audience at a minimum of 3 to 4 times per week, just to boost your appearance online. Our goal is to get the mindshare of our data bank. On our weekdays, I would suggest posting mornings between 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and in the afternoons between 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Most of the people that we work with, they work from 9 to 5. And there are some chances that this audience are going to see your post either before work or right after they arrive from work. On weekends, we all like to sleep later. So during the weekend, it's better to just post something between 9 and 11 and maybe after afternoons 5 to 8 before people go out and have dinner with their family and things like that. But honestly, there's not a right or wrong formula for posting. You have to try and see what works for your network. Creating your own marketing calendar allows you to be ahead of the competition and maximize opportunities. When you schedule a post on command, you are practicing the 80-20 principles, meaning 80% of the results will come from 20% of the activities that you have prioritized. And I'm going to show you some examples. Found these examples online. You can see December, November, and October. You can always plan from the future to the now. So how we do this in design? Let's go to command. Let's go over here, stop sharing. And I am going to move to the next screen. Awesome. All right, so if you are on command following me, you'll be in the dashboard. The way you get to designs, you're gonna find the applet for designs. A pretty quick trick is if you click the KW logo, it will give you the description of each applet and we find designs. Now, in here, you can see my design libraries. If you never use designs, what's going to happen is you're not going to have anything here. And that's okay. That's going to change today because I'm going to show you how to do this. And when you go here on the top, you have 2 options, import designs and create designs. For today's training, we're going to use create design. Now we're going to get 4 options. We have emails, social media, print, and video. We're going to use social media because I want to show you how to schedule a post on social media. Once that happens, you should be here in the template area. Now, I was planning this ahead of time, so this won't look like this. It will look something like this. right? When you have your KW app listings, another templates available for you. Thank you to KWRI. So if you go all the way down, which says holidays, you are going to be able to see different months, and we have fabulous templates that we can use. So these are just one click, and then they're ready. Just put your marketing. But I want to extend this invitation to you to show you how to do something a little bit more complicated. And I also mentioned that I was going to show you where to create calendars. So if you go here on the top, you can also search for templates. And if you type calendar, there's going to be many calendars templates that you can use to create your marketing calendar. All you have to do is select the time, date, and just keep it on your database. So let me go ahead and go to my designs. And I am going to import a nice PDF file that I found from Michael Lewis Marketing Suites. I'm just going to click here. And I have this ready already. Just come here, give it a second. As you can see on the bottom, it's going to tell you it's loading. And now it's 100% completed. Now it's right here. So we double click. Now it's going to ask you for what type of measurements you want to use. If you're going to use for social media, or if you're going to use for a website, use pixel. Anything else you can use just print. We're going to select pixel. It's going to load. All right, now it's here. Anybody has any questions? Any questions in the chat? We're all good. Awesome. All right, so now we uploaded this template and it looks the same, right? Well, not really. Now you have the ability to move around everything that is inside. Any words that are inside the templates, you can move them around. And the way you do this is, for example, you can just transport Happy New Year to the bottom and maybe the KW logo to the top. And I want to maybe just put my image, my photo. I want to brand this to myself. Let me just move this to the top, just dragging with the mouse all the way to the top. And that's good. I'm going to change this background. Let me change the color. So here on the top, I have some options to change the color. And you can use this little friend here that can absorb any color and just change the background just like that. Now let's go back to Happy New Year. I want to have this at the bottom. And I want to have this in the middle. I can do this by selecting the words. I can select both of them using Shift and Mouse. Mouse is right here. Excellent. And now that looks kind of center. And if I don't know, Command will be able to pull me out here. See the position. Excellent. And you see those blue lines will tell me where to go. You don't really need to be an expert to use Command. You just have to play with it. That's what I tell all my agents. You have to play with Command. You're not going to break it. So in here, if I click out of the box, I'll be able to find drawing, shapes, and frames. Text as well. I want to add a frame so I can add my picture. I want to use one of these great frames that we have available. Maybe something that is circular. Let me see. Yeah, I have played with some before. All right, let me use this one. It's kind of know what I'm looking for. Well, I can always change the color. There you go. And just drag around, play around, make sure to center it. Then I am going to select my image that is part of my assets. I can always add images, logos in the area of my assets. So they are always in the cloud. So whenever I need any images or logos, they always will be there. To replace the image, just click the two arrows and voila. That looks kind of nice. Then let me extend this. I want to see what other logos options do I have. Oh, I found my KW Miami luxury logo. Let me replace that really quick. So I'm gonna delete this here. And I'm gonna go back to logos and just add it to the form. Do you have any questions? No questions so far? Awesome. So now that this is ready, I can edit the title. So I can rename this to something that it's gonna be easier for me to remember. The PDF file added what I had before. I'm gonna delete PDF so I don't get confused. And then I am going to click done. Once I'm done, I'm gonna go back to command and I am going to schedule my campaign. Command is asking me, are you sure you want to save this? Yes. Now this is saving. All right, and we are back in designs. Now, the next step is to find campaigns so we can create a campaign for the future. So again, click again on the KW logo. You will go all the way to campaigns. And now we have a couple options. We have your dashboard, have paid ads, emails, direct mail, social posts, and then create campaigns. So let's go all the way to the right, create campaigns, and we are going to select social posts. So when you do a social post, it's free, it doesn't have any cost to you. So what you're telling command right now is that you have a template, you have something that you like to schedule for the future, or you want to schedule for now. So social posts, that's where you want to go if you want to keep your business at a low budget. So now that we're here, we're going to reconnect. And I have multiple pages account, so I'm going to use my real estate account. Hit reconnect. Everything is perfect. Okay, so from here, I can find the text. So I can say something like, Happy New Year. Let's toast to yesterday's shift and tomorrow's bright future. You can start by the text. Now, we have two options here at the bottom. We have browse designs to your library. So this is going to connect to all your design library, or you can upload your own image. So since we already created that nice design, I'm going to select browse design library. And this is where you're going to be able to find the design that you created. Go ahead and select it. Now the system is loading. Oh, let's try it again. There you go. So then we have different options if we want to use a square, if we want to use white, or if we want to use free. I like to use free just because it just covers the whole thing. I'm going to crop an image. Now on the right side, you get a preview of what the post is going to look like. Now if we keep going down, you'll be able to, command has already added your market center logo. This is something that you will have to complete on your marketing profile. If you don't have a logo, you need to check your marketing profile to be sure that you have this logo and it just adds automatically. For this example, it will destroy the design. So I'm just going to delete it. And Do I want, no, I don't want anything else. I can also include my ownership statement. Each office is independently owned and operated. I don't think that's necessary. I can always add here in the top, my name, Sebastian Blanco, and say Director of Agent Services. For you will be something like realtor, real estate specialist, real estate consultant, and then always use your broker's information. And that's it. That's all we have for this side. Now, schedule. When do we want to schedule this? We can schedule this right now, but that would be kind of odd because it's not New Year's yet. But we can also select it for the future. So if we click here and publish time, there's going to be a calendar that we can select when we want to post this. You can go as far, I believe, as a year from today. So you can go all the way to 2022 September. For today's, we're going to use January. We mentioned for the weekend, it's best to post after 10 a.m. This is what by default, 10 a.m. That's what that works. And all I have to do is just click out of the box. That's already there. This is the page that is connected to Sebastian Blanco Real Estate. Now this looks done. So I just click schedule post. Do you want to schedule this post? I do. And now this has been scheduled. So it will take you back to social media posts. So if you want to go and look for these posts for the future, you can always go here by month and then look for the post, upcoming posts. And there I am. Saturday, January 2022, 10 a.m. Here's my post. And if you click in here, you get a preview of what this is going to look like. And you can do this following the calendar, the marketing calendar that you can create maybe in a week. Once a week, you work for 2 hours on the content that you are going to use for your training calendar. Have any questions? Any questions in the chat? Kind of mute yourself. Go just back to some of the questions. Can you pay someone set this up for the year? I'm sure you can. There's some vendors that we use. We have Scott Leroy Marketing, and we have Michael Lewis Marketing Suite as well. They offer these kind of services. This will be something that you can check if your market center has access to these extra services. Great question. So is this set to post on a business or personal page? Do you show how you set your link? So this is going to be posting on your business page. To set up your link, you will have to go to your marketing profile. So if you go on the top where is your name, you have the option for settings. Click settings, and then you're going to have connected apps, and you're going to have Facebook as one of the apps. So in here, it's going to give you, because I'm connected, it's going to give me options to where do I want to post this. So yes, you need a business account. Any other questions? did I do a good job? Nobody asked questions.
You also have all the MCTTs and myself in there answering.
I see that.
Yeah, there was a there was a comment about posts that are generated, Sebastian, from command. Do they get flagged in Facebook? I personally have never had that issue. I use quick posts all the time and I'll plan them out for like the whole month. I've never had an issue with flagging.
Neither have I.
I would say that the only time that you run the possibility of it being able to be flagged or anything is if you post in your personal account and it's business related or advertising or anything and it's being posted frequently in your personal account. That can be flagged, and we've had agents whose accounts have been shut down.
True. I guess, yeah, you bring up a good point, Ariel. There'd be a couple of things. If you have an image that has way too much text on it, because they have rules about that. And then also if there's keywords that even in your context aren't derogatory or anything like that, if it's a keyword that gets flagged, then that could be also.
Correct.
Thank you, guys. Great questions.
You killed it, Sebastian. Left everybody speechless, man.
I know. What should I do next? Anything else that you guys want to learn about design so I can be a contribution to your business?
Is it possible? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yes, there was a question that I read, and I want to know the answer as well. Is this designed for Instagram as well, or just for Facebook? And how do you resize it? Because I don't think that it gives you the option.
It's a great question. So when you go to designs, you have the option of the size that you want to create this post. As of right now, we can only post through Facebook. We don't have the ability to post to Instagram.
However, you could take that Instagram format, right? And then you could save that image and then upload it directly to Instagram in the correct format, because it does have formatting options for stories and things like that.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Brett. You will be able to use the square, social square. That's the right word, social square.
That's a good idea. Thank you.
Do we have any other questions?
There's 77 people on this call. I'm sure somebody's got a question.
There is one in the chat. What's the difference between a story and a post? Stories disappear, correct? They're only there for like 24 hours, I think.
That's correct. Stories disappear. Your post will last until you want to delete it. And a post will have more attraction if you use your hashtags. So hashtags is kind of it's something that you can add to the post. So people with the same interest. So if you search real estate, home, designs, people that have the same interest as you, and as you post, it will be appearing in their stories, or sorry, in their wall. So these hashtags are very powerful. Think about the hashtag like a tag. You're tagging your post so you can direct them to the right audience.
Sabina had a question. Is it possible to send social posts as an email campaign? Sebastian, you want to take that? If I'm following that correctly, you can incorporate any of your designs into an email campaign that you create, right?
That's correct. You will be able to do that. It's just going to be a different size.
What is boosting a post? I would tell you, Don, honestly, in my experience, boosting doesn't do any good in comparison to an actual paid ad. I personally prefer not to boost. I'll only do it if I'm being lazy and need to get something out quick.
Yeah, you have
Oh,
more.
now they're flying in.
Post. A boosting post, you don't have as much control over.
You have a month calendar of what type of posts you do each day a week. Affirmation, real estate stats, quotes. Well, I gave you a couple of websites. I don't have a calendar that I have created with every day. But I follow different calendars, and I like to just keep 3 to 4 times a week. I have reminders. I'm going to start to implement what I research. I prepare for this presentation, and I did a couple of studies on the people that are being successful with real estate and posting.
Sebastian, I can speak to that real quick. So I'm a huge fan of Lori Ballin, and she actually does have a 365-day post type calendar. So you can reach out to her. I'll put her name here in the chat in a minute. You can look her up on Facebook, and she's a great resource for stuff like that too. She's in our Keller Williams family as well.
Yeah, she taught a class for us for Check the Halls last year. And you can go back to kwsouthfloridaregion.com and go under the video section in there, and you'll see those videos are in there.
We have another question. Are you using MailChimp or to send emails? How do you send your emails on command? So I personally use command emails. I don't pay for MailChimp. And that's we all get 5,000 emails every month to send emails. So that's a discount right there. If you need more than 5,000, then you can subscribe to the next plan.
Also, one of the reasons why we built Command was because of the fact that we wanted to control our data more. I'm not sure if you heard, but MailChimp was recently purchased by Intuit. And Intuit does taxes and financial software. So that doesn't tell you how important maybe the data comes from MailChimp. They spent the money to purchase them, and they didn't spend a little bit of money. They spent a lot of money.
12 billion.
That's important to understand. So it is important to have where your data is. People are spending a lot of money on it.
Gary's been talking about the importance of data for a little while, hadn't he?
Hello, keeps on comparing it to oil.
Yep.
Yes.
Where you put your information matters. So be very careful about that. If you don't have control over where all those email addresses and everything you put into MailChimp anymore. And I use them. Not as much anymore.
Any other questions? Come on, guys. I want to see more questions. I'm sure we all need to know more about designs.
Sebastian, there was a question from Jessica a little further up. Is there a difference between a business page and a business account? Do you want me to take that one?
Business page or personal account?
Or business account?
I think that's just account and page being used interchangeably. It's just business.
Correct.
There's
So-
a difference between personal and business, but business page and business account would be the same thing as far as I know.
So what we have seen is that some agents, instead of creating a Facebook business page, they'll just create a whole new account and treat that account as a business account and just post things on that account of their real estate business and everything. So even though some people do that, technically speaking, that's not the proper way of doing it. And if Facebook realizes you're doing that, they will flag and shut down your account. Because that's not
Correct.
the intention of it. An account is supposed to be personal. And so every account is only personal. That's where for you and your family and friends and all that. That's why it gives you the ability where under that personal account, you can create as many business pages as you'd like under that account that will function as a business. And there in the business page, you can post anything about real estate or services or products or anything at all related to your business. But we would never recommend you create a whole new account for your business. Just create a business page under your current personal account.
Right, Ariel, that actually would not even allow our Facebook ads to work correctly because it has to have a business page to post to.
Create. Correct. So Jessica, basically, I have a page under my personal account, but I should create a whole separate account? No, so that's not what we're saying. Keep your personal account, but create a business page under that account. So on Facebook, when you open up Facebook, yes, Ryan?
Can you put your camera back on so that people can see you as you're talking?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was off. Hi.
Oh, wait, turn it back off. No, sorry, just kidding.
So basically, yeah, on Facebook, when you first log in, that you're in the home screen, you'll see on the top right corner, if you have the old version, it'll be a plus sign there, and you click on it and you'll hit create page. If you have the new version of Facebook, you'll see like a little square with little dots on it. Click on that dotted square and then go to create page. Then I'll ask you what name do you want your page, what category, select real estate. You're going to put a small bio of yourself, and then you're going to create the page. So you want to create a business page under that account. Don't create a new account.
Got it?
We got a digital hand up here.
Yes, we do. Mr. Mark Benson from Naples.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, good afternoon. I just wanted to mention a couple things since we're talking about Command and Facebook. Number one thing is make sure your phone number is in your profile someplace. Can't tell you how many times. I mean, you would have paid money in the old days to advertise your phone number and your email address, and yet most agents don't have their contact information in their profile. And then that's the second thing is we call it a personal profile and a business page. So oftentimes people interchange the terms, but the correct way is to call it a personal profile and a business page.
All right. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark. Great input.
On
Yeah,
that-
we always can go back to marketing profile inside Command and settings, connect settings, and update that information. I actually recently updated my information. It was not updated, so it's always good to check here and there.
On that note as well,
But in
Mark,
particular, in your Facebook profile, that you have that information as well.
Now, do you use your personal number? Or use a Google phone?
I have both.
Yeah, both. Excellent.
on that note, Mark, I would recommend also in your personal profile page, a lot of agents under the work history will put that they work for Keller Williams Realty, and that's fine. That's perfect. I would recommend that you also put in there that you are a realtor or a CEO or whatever and then put there your business page link, right? So realtor at, let's say, Hernandez Group, right? So it's an easier way for the people in your personal profile to be able to find your business page. That's what happens when they search you. If they're already friends of yours, the only thing that's going to pop up is your personal profile. So they'll have a hard time finding your business page unless you put it under your work history on the profile, or unless you post on your business page first and then share it to your personal profile so that people can then see the link there and be able to go to your business page.
Guys, Desiree had a question. Do designs with more or less info tend to get more engagement from people? I'll let you guys speak to that. My answer would be, it's not how much or how little message, it's what is the message, right? What's your call to action coming from contribution, something like that.
I always go with less is more.
Yeah.
So that's on me.
Remember to keep it personal and valuable and entertaining.
I may add to that, a lot of mistake I see agents making is making their cover photo and their profile photo the same as their business profile photo and cover photo. And that tends to get confusing, and they themselves get confused not knowing which page is which. So make your personal photo, your personal cover photo, something social, something about your family, your profile photo, a social photo, and then for your headshot. That will be for your business page. A lot of agents are making that mistake.
In case you guys are wondering who these people are that just keep on popping in here, these are our market center tech trainers giving you advice here. So if you guys have questions, you've got their ear right now for the next few minutes. Then we're going to be going to break here shortly. So ask now.
I have a question here from Kim. Where do we find the link for the Facebook business page? That's a great question.
I
So
just posted it, Sebastian.
Okay.
It's in the chat. Yeah. Sorry about that. I saw that.
no, that's okay. Teamwork. How do I know if I need to have a business Facebook within my personal Facebook? So you can do that if you go to your Facebook page. And then when you're coming here to Facebook, I always get scared because sometimes my friends post crazy things. So don't mind my friends. So in here, you have the ability to manage your pages. So sorry, I'm gonna go to that left side. You have pages here, and you'll be able to see your pages and create new pages. So if you need to create a new page, all you had to do is select the name of the page. Most agents do their first, last name followed by the word real estate specialist, consultant, something along those titles. Category, you want to put real estate, selling real estate investment, luxury if that's your market, and a little description about yourself. So just take it from there. This should take you less than 5 minutes to create it. And after you work on this draft, you have the option to either activate the account or just keep it as a draft until you have all your marketing and logo. And you can always go back to command and find different areas of designs that will work for your business page. So you can create a background, you can create content, and this is just something that is just one click, download, and just post it.